So what's up today, Mike?
I got this 36 Ford Cabriolet. Ruben, the homie Ruben's, he's from Northern California. He had it at some shop. They were working on it, but Ruben felt like they didn't really know what they were doing. And from looking at it, I don't know if they knew what they were doing, but they kind of didn't know what they were doing. The motor is too far forward. It's got a 302, and they didn't set it back far enough. And then they left the transmission on here, but they put a T5 with the shifter in the back, like a Camaro. So we got the different transmission, the one with the shifter in the front. We're gonna put that one and set the motor back so we'll be able to put the radiator in it. The radiator can't even fit. And then when they took it apart, I don't think they knew that you don't have to take the whole front end off. You know what I mean? And well, anyways, we're gonna fix all that. You know, just to let people know, like, not all cars are the same. They all have 4 wheels, but if you're doing tail draggers and then you're trying to do rock crawlers and you're trying to do muscle cars, it's not all the same. Just kind of stick to one thing, you know? It's like easier for you. I know, you know, you want to be a hot rod shop, but just kind of try to stick to the same thing, right, Steve?
Yep.
That's what I do. That way we know we kind of like specialize on one thing, you know? But anyways, come check it out. I mean, it probably would have worked, but not what Ruben wanted. Ruben wanted it laid down on the ground, and you know what I mean? They didn't C-notch it.
What kind of airbags are those?
I've seen them before, but they're not for this. For what we're doing. You know, so we're gonna take that off. We're gonna take these wonky looking brackets off and C-notch it.
Gonna go full bellows C-notch?
Yeah, we're gonna do the we're gonna do the fabrication is not bad, but it's just not on point. You know what I mean? To fit this style of car, it's not bad. I mean, the welds are really nice, but you can have nice welds but not be functional. That's not a good thing, right? Mm. All right, let's set it up, dude. Stop fucking around, Steve. Let's get to work. We're gonna pull the engine out because the motor needs, this is what happened is they put the motor in, but these small block Fords are different from the small block Chevy. A lot of people put Chevy motors in the Fords because the Chevy motors are kind of like, you know, really symmetrical and short. They have a lot of options for the water pumps and all that stuff, you know. You got short water pump, long water pump. These small block Fords are different. They don't have a lot of, the water pumps are really long. So when you put these in these Fords, these 36s, 37, 38, you always have to cut into the firewall because the engines are so big. So you can set the motor back, you know? So this is where they went wrong. They kind of roughed it out. I don't know what's going on right here, but they kind of roughed it out. But we're gonna make it to where it looks cool and the engine still fits nice in there. I don't know, I don't really like cutting the firewalls. You know, I see people cut the firewall and then they just put like, you know, make it like this. And I don't know, I kind of like the OG firewall because it has all these little, you know, old style beads and stuff. So, but anyways, this is what happened. So we're gonna fix all that. So we gotta fix that too.
That's huge, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah, it's a lot. So we gotta figure out why is it both sides are the same. Let's go look under the side. Yeah, it's the same way, dude. The quarter panel right here, it's got a little buckle here, you see it? So I don't know what else they did. The trunk looks like it fits all crooked. I have no idea what these guys did. So what we're gonna try to do is go backwards and see what they did, and then we're gonna fix it. We're gonna make it straight. We're gonna make it right. The trunk is all off. I don't know what's going on, but this right here is what bothers me. It's pretty bad. This one's like even more. But I noticed right here, look, the bundle crack. Got a big right here. But we're gonna fix it. Got all kinds of different sized nuts on here. It's got the bolts for the fender strut, and they covered up the holes.
That was nice of them.
They covered up the holes so you can't. It's really hard to get to them. I just noticed that they made a big mistake right here. They cut the brackets off for the radiator support. Now we gotta figure out how high the radiator needs to be. Well, here, take it. Put it outside, dude. Akira. Acá.
Nice shirt, dude.
Yeah, bro. Got these new shirts and shit. You know?
Yeah.
Right?
I'll buy one. I'll buy one.
Hey, you buy one? The frame's got more damage inside underneath. So we'll fix it. Clean, clean, pinky ring. That's good right there. Okay.
Allá. Little more. Poquito. Ahí. Go down a little bit. Ahí está. There you go. Let's put it right here on top of this tape. Get that pull over. Do it. Tell me when you're ready. Ready? Yeah. Let's go. Heavy hot.
Look, we gotta clean this, clean this. We gotta cut these off. We cut these with the plasma. Put these fucking Vito looking airbags on here with this 1.5 by 1.5, holding it up like that. What the fuck? I don't know, dog. Sometimes I wonder. This tank doesn't go here. Let's start on the front. Get the motor ready to go in again. Put the transmission, the right tranny on there. Alright. That's how we do it. We gotta take off the whole bell housing, dude.
So what happened with the tranny stuff, man?
Oh, we're changing the tranny because check it out. Come here. I'll show you. See, this is the tranny they had on here. It's got the shifter in the back. So when you do these 36 Fords, you can't use this tranny with the shifter in the back because of the shifter be underneath the seat. I don't think you're gonna be able to drive like that. You know what I mean? Be like, right? So we're putting this tranny on with the shifter in the middle. That way he'll be able to shift. This is the one you put, but see right here? I think this is a 10 spline. I'm not sure. This is a 36 spline. So we have to get a new clutch, pressure plate, and flywheel because don't go in there. And the one that's 36 spline, it's a 10 and a half. This is a 10 inch. So the pressure plate and clutch is bigger, which is better, more high performance, right? But the flywheel then is too small.
So you get a new flywheel, new pressure plate?
So we got to put a new flywheel, new pressure plate, door bearing and everything. You know what I mean?
But it's gonna hook up though.
It's gonna fucking peel out, homie. I hope it does. But anyways, let's go ahead and do the, we're gonna change the water pump, because the water pump's also a long water pump. They make a shorter water pump, which we just finished painting it, because this water pump is too long. Like I said, when you put these motors in these Fords, everything has to be tight, you know? It's different. So we're gonna put this shorter. This pump is 1.5 inches shorter. You gotta take everything that you can when you put these motors in there. We're gonna cut into the firewall a little bit, set the motor back a little bit, but you can see right here. I'll take this off. You can see right here, this water pump's shorter. You see that? So we're gonna put that in right now while we're waiting for the clutch. We had to order the clutch and the flywheel, so we'll do that right now. And then we're gonna change these. See these motor mounts? This is a bad design. Whoever's doing this, if you're doing this at home or anywhere, this is a bad design, because what happens, all the weight of the engine sits right here, and eventually with the torque, these bolts snap. You know what I mean? Because all the torque is being held on like that. It has to come up like this, so it pushes up against it. That's how motor mounts are supposed to be. That's why they're made like that, so they push up against the engine. You know, like the small block Chevys are sitting sideways, so you push up against it. This would have worked for it, but since this is like, you know, going down up on it, so with the torque of it, this is gonna hold right here, then eventually it's gonna snap the bolts. So we gotta redo this too.
Whenever.
The front end of the Ford 302 engine is like really long right here. The Chevy's a little bit shorter. A lot of people, like, you know, say bad things about Chevy, but that's the reason a lot of people use the Chevy motors, because they're so much easier to fit in there. I like leaving the bolts in. That way I know where they all go, because look how many sizes there is. You know what I mean?
So we got to make a custom bracket for the alternator, Mike?
We're gonna make a bracket for the alternator, because they don't sell anything that fits like a 36 Ford, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because the 36 Fords are narrow, you know?
Yeah.
So we're gonna make a bracket to hold the alternator. Now this is not the alternator that we're putting on, so before anybody says anything,
Mock-up purposes.
we're just using the mock-up purpose. So what I'm doing is I put an all thread on there just to hold it up, because I'm gonna use that hole right there. Somebody did the wires and they didn't do that any. Very cool, so get that out of the way. Anyways, what I was thinking about doing is we're gonna do this. All right, got it. want the flywheel to fall off. Right?
Yep.
That wouldn't be a good thing. I love this tool. Fucking chingón. All right, let's put the clutch on there. Okay, here we go. Hey man, you know how to use this?
No.
What did it say, 20? We'll do 20 because we're losing some poundage with it. I don't know what I'm doing, man. But I could try getting away with it. Little grease. This one goes here. This one. Gotta get lokochon on it. Was it?
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. I got it. What we'll do is level it out. Instead of doing that, we're gonna go 1.5. Right? Okay, got it.
So that's a bracket you've made already, right?
Yeah, I made this bracket to fit the flathead, like a T5 with the flathead, and this works perfect with the fork and everything. But the bolt pattern is the same, but the mounting is different for this tranny because it's a little bit longer, the bell housing, than the flathead. So I'm gonna modify it to make it fit. I mean, I already got this bolt pattern looking good, so. For sure. This thing's all chueco, dude. This one right here, it's like a little bit off. 1 3/8. Yep, it's gonna sit right here. Custom shit, dog. You know what I mean? West side till I die. Put a little gusset right here, like that. And I gusset on the bottom. You know what I mean? Yeah, dude. I dig it. I dig it. Nothing but chicken wing, homie. Nothing but chicken wing. So the reason why it's like this is because on these 36s, they didn't come out with juice brakes. It was all mechanical. In 1936, they didn't come out with juice brakes until 1939. And what you do, the frames are the same. So what you do is get the 1939 pedals, and it's got the master cylinder that goes right here. So these are juice brakes. Juice is, for the guys that don't get what juice is, it's hydraulic. It's just a slang terminology for hydraulic brakes. So we call them juice, baby. You know what I'm saying? So in the streets, we call them juice. Or real greasers. So what I'm gonna do, I made this template a long time ago, you know, for the juice brake setup. So this template goes like this, and then one hole lines up, which is this one. And with that hole, that one hole, then you go ahead and do your cutout, and it has the rest of the bolt on. This template that I made goes exactly right there. So one hole lines up, which is the top hole, this one, and then you drill the rest of the holes. Do you know what I mean? Some hydraulic brakes have 2 holes in the back and 2 in the front, or 4 holes in the back, I mean, and 2 in the front. But this one looks like it just has 4 holes. You know what I mean? So, according to my calculations, this should fit right there, and we're going to go ahead and just drill these 3 holes. This one, and then cut this little piece off. That's how you want it to look. Nice and clean, pink and green. Do you know what I mean? What I was thinking about doing, because it's so jacked up and we got to make it look good, we'll cut out a piece on the table right here, and then we'll patch it up nice, weld it up, and then we'll start all over, and that way it's all nice and clean. What do you think?
Like it.
Yeah, yay or nay?
Yeah, yeah.
Because it looks all gacho. For those don't know what gacho means, it looks like, what's that other word? Wonky?
Wonky?
Looks all wonky. So we'll clean it up. Yay, yay. This is all bent right here. We'll straighten it out once we take the frame off. But the main thing is that, well, you know what? You know what we could do? We could do it once we take this. We're gonna do a frame off on this one. What we could do is go ahead and drill we'll put it on there we'll put it on there because it already has the hose because they did it all wonky before. And that way we can make our motor mounts, and then when we take the frame off, we go ahead and do a nice repair right there.
There you go. Be easier, huh?
Yeah, with the frame off, it'd be way easier than working up here. Hell yeah, we'll do it like that. That's a good idea. Ah, man, Steve, you always come up with the good ideas, dog. You're good, homie. I only hang out with smart people.
Anything I can do to help, man.
What the deal is with this, but we'll figure it out right now, dude. Okay, according to my calculations, that should work. Oh, look at that, now it fits. Yeah, I didn't bring it. That's cool. That's good done. It's only supposed to go down this much, right? This is as far as it's supposed to go. This is the floor right here. You gotta give it a little tweak that way. Go down any further because the floor comes right here. You can probably just tweak it a little bit over that way. I can do it right here. Woo! Hey, open the door over here, lokochon. Agarra la torcha por este lado. Hold on, right there. Oh, look at that, like butter, dude. Yeah? Yeah? That's it. Yeah, yeah. Okay. Yeah, let's get the clutch pedal going. Let's make the bracket for the cylinder, for the master cylinder, and then we'll go from there. Yay? Yay. Okay. Let's see what we have to do. Clean it up. Need a wire brush. If you guys haven't noticed, we got a new machine, eh? This thing is bad, dude. If you don't have one of these, get one. You know what I'm saying? Because está chingón, ¿no? This thing is bad, dude. Fucking burns everything right off. Look, it leaves it nice and clean. I'm gonna use a remote style master cylinder. That way we can put the reservoir on the top. But we're gonna mount it right on the side of the frame, and then we're gonna make a rod, push rod. The push rod's gonna be about 8 inches long. That's fine, it's not too long, not too crazy. That's where the master cylinder's gonna sit, but we're gonna have remote. For those who don't know what a remote master cylinder is, it's basically the reservoir. It'll have a little hole right here, and the reservoir will go on top so you can fill it up, and it doesn't have this. We need to put it under to make sure the exhaust is not going to be too close to it and make sure everything is good, but we're going to finish the rod once we take the frame off, because it'll be a lot easier. But at least we know that's where it's going to go.
You're gonna patch up that big old hole too, huh?
Yeah, we're going to fix all this, you know, we're going to fix the frame up once we do all the fabrication and take the body off, because we're gonna get it powder coated, and then that way it looks all Fiedman. You know what I'm saying?
That's clearance for the header?
Yeah. The header's gonna be running through here. I'm gonna smooth it out, make it look good.
So why are you going with the factory mounts rather than the ones they built?
If you notice, like these mounts sitting like this, they're kind of pushing against the engine. That's how you want your motor mounts to sit. So you want the way the motor, you know, the factory came up with this. The way the motor sits inside between the frame rails and the car is you got the motor mounts, and the motor sits in there and it wedges against the motor mounts. You know what I mean? So they're pushing like this. You know, that's how you want them to sit. That's how the factory designed it. It makes sense. To me, it makes sense. So these motor mounts, the way they made them, because the tilt's not enough. See, because the tilt on these ones is right here on the motor mount. On this one, they kind of made it. But if you really look at it, it hangs right here off the frame, literally hangs, and then the motor is sitting like this. So if you look at it, when the motor sits on it, look how the motor mount does. So all the weight is being supported by the bolts, not the actual motor mount. You know what I mean? So in time, because for one, I didn't build this, because I wouldn't have done it like this, because all the weight's like that. In time, eventually it's gonna snap. You know what I mean? It's gonna happen if he drives it enough. I don't know how much he's gonna drive it. I don't know if he's gonna drive it across country. All I know is that I'm building it to last. So that's the reason why I'm putting back, because the motor mount has more support here for the vibration than here. These motor mounts seem to make more noise inside the car, more vibration. So this one absorbs the vibration right here. You know what I mean? And it has the tilt for the mount.
Got it.
Is that good enough for you, Steve?
Perfect. I understand.
Yeah. If anybody have any comments or anything, let me know. Me personally, I think the stock ones are always better. If you're not gonna drive it as much, this would be cool. I mean, you know, send them out to get chrome or whatever, you know. Nobody really looks at the motor mounts, but it doesn't matter. We're gonna put the right ones in. Makes me feel better. I can sleep at night.
What's the next step, dude?
We're gonna cut the firewall. We're gonna recess the firewall. See how much we can recess it. I'm thinking a couple, maybe 3 inches to the back. But we're gonna make it look good.
Yeah.
That's like what we do best. I want to cut right underneath the design so we can keep the design, you know. I like this pretty design right here. What's for lunch? What's for lunch?
If they didn't cut it, what would you have done?
I would have just recessed it back like this. And then it would have kept the same design. I like the designs from the factory. I mean, we could replicate it, you know, if we wanted to. But it's just so authentic when it's like the original design. I would have just recessed it back and then made a sheet metal here. And then it would have looked nice. You know what I mean? But it is what it is, people. It is what it is. You know, like there's this companies that sell firewalls, but they're all plain. They don't have the grooves from the factory. I think that's what makes it look cool, you know, like the grooves from the factory.
Yeah.
You know, like it looks, that's what makes it look vintage, you know. If we take off the firewall and just put some plain firewall in there, it kind of like, eh. You know what I mean? I mean, I understand if we didn't have a firewall at all, then yeah, I guess we'll make one. Or buy one or whatever, make one from scratch. But, I don't know. Watch, you'll see. We'll make it look somewhat good. I like to see the little lines, you know? I like the W on the firewall for West Side. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah, baby. Hey, let's get the broom and sweep the bottom right here, lokochon. Yeah, ahorita que estamos ahí. Va a acomodar el motor. Ooh, right there, dude. That's gangster lean right there. Oh my God. This right here. Oh man, I would like to go a little half an inch forward. No. That's good right there. turn it like this. It's gonna be tight. It's gonna be tight. We found the brackets for the radiator. So they're not all in great condition. But we're gonna fix them up and put them back on. You know what I mean? At least we found them. Because this determines this determines on how high the radiator is gonna be. And the radiator determines on the front end, because the front end mounts up to the radiator. And if this is not right, then your front end, it'll be trouble trying to find the right spot. So that's cool that we found these. They don't look so great, but we'll fix them up.
Kind of rough, huh?
A little bit rough, but I think we can fix them. They go like right there somewhere. It really took them off really rough, but let's just cut like a little slit right there so we can slip them in, you know? Here, put the bolt on. I think that's it right there, dude. We could still that half inch go forward a little bit. You know what I mean? We're gonna put this right here so we know how far we need to go forward, just like a little guidance. We don't even need to screw it down. Unless when we do the panel, we can make it like this. Ooh. Ooh. Let me measure the front real quick. Let's see what we got. Oh man, that's looking pretty good right there. We got 2.5 inches of clearance in the front. We're good, dude. We're good. I'm feeling, go ahead, take it up. I'm feeling pretty confident in that. 13.5 and the 16, half that distance. 13.5 and the 16, half that distance from 2 inches. That's it. 13, that's it. 14 and 3/4. 14 and 3/4 right on the fucking money, dude. God damn it, homie. Damn it, I'm good. Ah, hey, if nobody tells me so, I gotta tell myself. Oh. G money, dude. Go up. Oh shit. Let's send her the back. Go up, go up. Little more. Little more. That's it right there, dude. That's it right there.
Perfect.
Yep, G money. Hey, you didn't tighten up the bracket here, Doc. Let's tighten it up. for the frame. About half an inch. 2 to 7/8. 1, 2, 3 and 7/8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6.5. Yeah, that's on the money, dude. Look at that. Get it up close. Get up close. Ta-da. I like it. I like it like that. I like it like that. put a little brake on it just to make it that much stiffer, you know? What do you think? Yeah, yay? Yeah, yay. All right. This side. Oh my God, the bottom of the frame has so many holes. It's ridiculous, dude.
Got a lot of holes in that frame. You gonna fill those up?
Yeah, I'm gonna fill them up once we get the frame off and we finish doing the fabrication. We'll flip it over and clean it all up, all nice, because it looks like a lot of people have been drilling on it. You know what I mean? So we'll clean them all up nice and clean. You know what I mean? Okie dokie. That's it right there. So we made some, this is how we're gonna do it. We're gonna sandwich it in, you know? That way it makes it a little bit more solid. What do you think? Like butter, dude. Like butter. Look at that. Oh. Not to be a fucking show off, bro, but I'm alright. And remember, this is just a mock-up, so some of the bolts are bigger. It's just mock-up bolts. I'm just putting them facing down. You know, man.
Yep.
So,
it's all gotta come apart again anyway.
it's all gonna come apart. We're gonna take it apart. We're just putting it up like this with these random bolts. You know. When we put it together, we'll flip the bolt up right now. You get the point, right? Yeah. Not bad. What do you think? Yay, yay, or nay?
I think you know what you're doing.